What's up? Peace and love. Welcome back. Hope everybody's staying blessed. We're back out here in the jungle. Beautiful day, beautiful life. So, on this channel, obviously, we talk about deeper things. We talk about spiritual things, metaphysical things. And when we look at this kind of information, we run into this word, the occult. And what this word really means is hidden information, obscure information. But the thinking that goes along with it is that, oh, you should avoid this information because hidden things or hidden information can be evil or dangerous. So what I want to do is look at a few symbols that have been given this occult or dangerous label, and I want to show how really they have been inverted and switched around and given to us upside down. So this is the first symbol. Obviously, you can see this now. Right away, you see this symbol, and it's going to bring thoughts of likely the Holocaust, Nazis, white power groups, bad things, right? But when we look at the history of it, the deeper history of it, its original symbology was to mean divinity, everlasting life. It was said to be the mark the footsteps of the Buddha. Now, I have two of these drawn here. The first one, when you look at the Indian or the Hindi religions, talks about being in the right hand direction. And so this is a positive image. Now the bottom one in reverse was looked at with more of a negative polarity. But I want to show now the deeper, more esoteric level of this symbol. So what have I done to this picture? Now we have changed this picture, and this is the true, deep, esoteric, ancient. When you go back to the ancients, this is what this is. So we have a star here, excuse the poor star, and then we have the Big Dipper, also known as the drinking gourd, revolving around this star, the North Star. So this is essentially a picture, a compass showing the precession of the Big Dipper around the North Star. Other ancient civilizations have looked at it as the precession of just different star constellations around the sun. But when you look at this, this is essentially a compass, because we know when we study the North Star, it's a symbol of direction. And so we have a picture that really at its roots symbolizes direction, guidance, divinity, but is taken by a group and it's inverted, it's perverted, flipped upside down, and given to us as something evil that represents hate. So this is why it's so important to really take a deeper look at some of these symbols. Now, when you look at the scriptures, because we know that so much of who we are and what we are always goes back to the scriptures, we look at Genesis 1 and 14, and it says, "And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and for years." So right there in the scriptures, it tells you, let the stars be for signs and seasons. And that's what we have here, is a symbol of something that shows the precession of the signs in the sky, right? So let's talk about one more symbol. This one, okay, the Egyptian cross, or the ankh. Now, this is a symbol, again, from what we're often told is that this is a dangerous symbol or an occult symbol or a dark, something representing darkness, right? When in reality, what this symbol represents is a phallus entering into a womb, producing life. And on a grand scale, it represents everlasting life, the divine process of creation. So something that is really beautiful in symbol and in principle is taken again and given to us as something that we're supposed to avoid, something bad, something dark, right? I'm gonna do one more. Now this one, everybody will recognize this one. This one, right? Okay, it's my rendition of the Eye of Ra. Okay, but now again, let's go back to the scriptures real quick. What does Matthew 6 and 22 say? What does Matthew 6 and 22 say? Matthew 6 and 22 says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body will be full of light. So, here we have an eye that's taken by these supposed groups like Illuminati and all these, given all of these horrible labels. But really, when we study the Egyptian, or when we study the Kemetic teachings, we realize that this symbol actually represents the pineal gland. And in the scriptures we just read about, when the eye is single, the whole body is full of light. It's not talking about the eyes, it said the eye, right? So again, we have a symbol that is taken, right, and it's inverted, it's taken by evil people, and it's given to us as something to be avoided, something dark, something scary. And so I thought it's cool to just look at a few of these things, break them down, and so that we're paying attention to what's being given to us, and we're not avoiding things that are really symbols of everlasting life, symbols of divinity within and without. So this is what it is for today. I just wanted to drop this piece. The next piece will most definitely be the metaphysical look at the memorial, Easter, and the Passover. So like, subscribe, hit the bell. Until next time, peace and love. I'm out.